Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is going to be a very quick video showing you guys how I do a lot of my testing utilizing TikTok ads and what's called a bid ladder. This was a question asked inside of my Discord. If you want to join, we will be closing this at 500 members, which we are approaching. Cool, so let's get right into it. Basically, all you're going to need is the content that you want to test or the content that you want to scale. This entire strategy is going to revolve around testing bids. So as you can see, this is an example here of a bid ladder. You can see inside the bid section, we basically have a bunch of bids that we were testing. The idea is you want to start with a high bid and you want to go down. So you can see that we started here with 18.59, and then we essentially just went all the way down from that, all the way up or all the way down to about $10.01 testing that bid. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys exactly how I like to create these. All of them I like to run at a little bit of higher budgets. There's a reason for this. Not all of them will spend. You can see if we go over to here, you can see that the total cost for a lot of these, even though they were running during the same period, was quite low. So we're going to go ahead and, also just for some social proof, since I know a lot of people like social proof, you can see that I currently do run an e-commerce brand. We do a couple $100,000 a month. I am public about it. That's kind of my thing. Cool. So let's kind of hop right into this. We're going to want to just create a brand new campaign. Once you get that going, you want to make sure that this is website conversions. You're going to want to go over to the campaign name, Smart Performance Campaign off. If you guys want a video on that, go a couple videos back. I do have a live video about how to set up a Smart Performance campaign. This is beautiful for scaling. So if you're not looking for testing, but you're looking for scaling, Smart Performance. That's hands down the best that I've noticed. Cool. So as far as campaign name goes, I'm going to go ahead and grab the campaign name from my media buying tracking sheet. Also, if you want this, it is also going to be inside of the Discord. But what we're going to go ahead and do is create this right here. So February 23rd. And basically, all this is going to do is allow me to track exactly what I am testing. So in the future, I can come back and be like, hey, you know, how did this test perform? Analyze that test, learn from that test to media buy more effectively. So we're going to go ahead and basically when it comes to this strategy, there's multiple ways you can do it. You can target multiple different interests. You can target also lookalike audiences, and you can also do broad. So there is a very wide variety of different things that you can bring to the table and test when it comes to this strategy. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the simplest and easiest way that I would recommend everybody starts with, and that is with hashtags. There's a reason for this. Hashtags lately have been performing really, really good on TikTok ads. I'm saying this on February 23rd. Of 2023. So we're just going to say hash stack. We can say bid ladder. And we can remove this. And I do know what I'm going to be testing today. So today we're going to be running the video ad 270. And I know this is a winning ad. So this is going to be a little bit more of a bid identification for me. But if you guys also are trying to do some creative testing, literally plop the creatives, I would say maximum of 3-4 inside of these of this structure that I'm about to show you, and that's going to allow you to essentially test it. This is how I found out that this here is a winner, by the way, this exact strategy right here. So let's go ahead, copy this, go over to our TikTok ads manager, paste that in the campaign name. We're going to leave all of this the same. We're going to hit continue. As far as the ad group name, I'm going to call this February 23rd. We're going to say hashtag, and right before this, I'm going to say video 270, since we know that is a winning piece of content. As far as your TikTok pixel goes, literally plug and play your TikTok pixel in here. Go ahead and add complete payment for your optimization method. For placements, we want to go to select placements, turn off this other dude. We just want to be advertising to TikTok. And I'm also going to exclude this from search. I'm going to go to advanced options and settings and turn off video downloading. I'll leave comments on, leave sharing on. As far as the creative type, I am going to go ahead and turn on automatic creative optimization. As far as our targeting goes, it's going to be as follows. We do ship to Canada. So I'm going to go ahead and add this. If you ship only to the US, just leave the US. Languages, all. Gender, we are specific to females only. You want to put whatever gender you're targeting to here. Now, one thing that I would say is quite important with TikTok is that a lot of the demographic is younger, right? So you have a lot of kids on TikTok. You don't want to be advertising to the kids because they're going to have to go ask their mom to get their credit card. And that's just not going to be very effective for your entire flow. So what I like to do is the smallest amount I like to do is 18 to 24, and then I like to just add all these other ones. You can, if you want to be even more specific to a higher demographic or older demographic, do 25 to 55 plus, but I'm just going to leave 18 to 55 plus. Household income, I'm going to leave that to all. Now here in the audience section, we're actually going to leave this here blank. This is where you would have ideally your lookalike audiences. If you want to test lookalikes, I do test lookalikes with this exact same strategy all the time. The ones that I like to test are going to be purchase lookalikes, initiate checkout lookalikes, add to cart lookalikes. Those are all great. We're going to not exclude nothing, not include nothing as far as audiences go. And I'll simply go down to hashtags. So as I previously mentioned, we're going to be doing hashtags for this. And what a hashtag stack is, you identify what are the broad hashtags in your niche. For us, it's pets, right? So we're in the pet niche, specifically dogs. So I'm about to go ham. You guys can watch me go ham with this. Basically, I'm just going to go dog. We're going to say doggy. We're going to say dogs. We're going to say dog fun. We're going to say dog toy, dog park. And when I say you want to go ham, you want to go ham. Dog memes, dog talk, dog feet, dog bowl. Now let's say dog mom. So now we got dog mom, we have dog mom, we have dog moms, we have dog mom AF, we have dog mom tips, we have dog mom life, we have dog mom love, we have dog moms of TikTok. And when I say stack it, I mean stack it, right? Let's go to puppy. So we're gonna go ahead and add puppy. We're gonna go ahead add puppy with a heart. We're gonna add puppies. We're gonna add puppy run, puppy fun, puppy dog, puppy FYP, puppy mom, puppy talk, puppy time, puppy toys. So again, you just want to, this is going to be different for every single product that, everybody has a different product. Again, for us, we're in the dog space. So you want to have at least 30, I would say. So I'm like right underneath that. So let's just add like doggo. Beautiful. So I would say a minimum of 30. And this is all we're going to do for our targeting. I'm going to go ahead and turn on targeting expansion, interests, and behaviors. And then as far as the daily budget goes, now a lot of you are going to get scared at this. Set it at $100. Here's the reason why. It will not spend 100% of your $100. It will probably not come close to this. Why? Because we are going to be limiting this with bids and with bid caps. So let's go ahead, leave that at $100, leave that at all day. Optimization goal, we're going to go ahead and turn this to conversion, which is going to allow us to switch on cost cap. And we're going to go ahead and start with a random number. Now, it's not necessarily a random number. I will teach you how to calculate this for your specific brand. What you want to do is you want to take your sales price, right? And you want to divide that directly in half, and that's kind of where I would start. So if you're selling a product for $30, that's kind of what we're starting at. You want to set your starting bid at around $15, give or take. So I'm going to go ahead and say $15.55 for mine. And let me just make sure. Okay, and as far as advanced settings, we're going to go ahead and turn on accelerated. So let's go ahead and hit next. And let's go ahead and actually add our creative. So I'm going to go ahead and add mine from the library. You're going to want to add yours from your computer if you did not already add it. I'm going to go ahead and type V270. We're going to go ahead, and when it pops up, we're going to add that one. We're going to hit confirm. Once again, if you have multiple pieces of content that you want to test, you're going to add multiple pieces of content in here. And then you want to add your winning, either your winning text, or if you're doing some text testing, you can add multiple pieces of text. I already have a winning piece of text that I'm going to be using. So we're going to hippity hoppity over to my sheet, and we're going to go ahead and grab this 50% off ends today. Has worked pretty well for us, so I'm going to go ahead and add that here. Last thing you want to do is add your URL. I'm going to be sending people to our collection page. Feel free to check out the site as well, by the way. Like I said, I'm pretty public about this. So we're sending people to the collection page. I like to always go ahead and make sure this is working. Beautiful. And we're going to customize call to action. You can leave it at dynamic. Some people like to change this. I like to leave it just because there are some instances where this does come in handy with some specific call to actions to that individual user that TikTok is targeting to. Lastly, you don't want to check this because then it's going to display your ads in the public creative center, which I don't like. And that's it. So what we're going to go ahead and do is click submit. So this is the first step to creating what's called a bid ladder, right? I'm going to go ahead and pause this video, and well, okay, it looks like it was created pretty quickly. So what we're going to go ahead and do now is go back to where we created this ad, and right inside of the ad group section, you're going to want to click on copy. And we're going to want to copy this in the exact same campaign 9 more times. So we want to have a total of 10 ad groups that we're going to be testing bids with. So let's go ahead and click copy. And we're just going to speed run through this because everything else we want to be identical. We don't want to change anything. Keep in mind, a bid ladder, we are testing bids. That's the whole entire point. And at the same time, when you find a winning bid, it's typically going to allow you to test your creatives pretty nicely as well. So this is just going to, take however long to load. Beautiful. Everything else stays the same. As I said, we're going to hit submit. And now I'm going to pause the video since it's going to take a second to get all these created. Perfect. And just like that, we have all of the copied ad groups finished up. What you're going to want to do next is go over back to your campaign. And I'm going to go ahead and just reload this, which should show me all of the ad groups that we just created. And now is the fun part. Now what you're going to want to do is starting from that bid that we set in the very first ad group, we're going to want to start from that bid and go down. So this here is really where the strategy takes place. So you can see this here is the original bid, the 1555. And going down the line, we're just going to start decreasing this. And you can decrease this to absolutely any numbers you want. I'm going to just go ahead and start typing random numbers in. But you want to go by a couple of cents down, all the way down till the 10th ad group that you created. So I'm going to go ahead and let's just do 1497. Let's go ahead and do 1473. Let's go ahead and do 1455. Let's do 1434. Let's do 1407. Let's go ahead and do 1369. Let's go ahead and do 1355. I like 55. Let's go ahead and do 1201. Why not for the last one? So as you can see, we have a bid ladder, thus its name. And we're going to let this run. Now, what you're going to notice is typically day one, the higher bids are going to spend more money. Reason is you're bidding more for that place in the auction, so it's going to spend more money. The lower bids might not spend as much money, but the lower bids might be getting you better results. So ideally what we're trying to do here is figure out what is that medium, right? What is that middle point to where we have the high bids, right? We have the low bids, and then we're going to have a bid in the middle, somewhere in the middle, that's going to be absolutely perfect, where we're going to have a lot of conversions, but those conversions are going to be as cheap as possible. So that's the idea with the bid ladder. This lets you test multiple things, lets you test bids, lets you test content and creatives, and at the end of the day, once you find a bid that's winning, let's just say 1455, which historically is a bid that's winning for us, we can take that bid and now use it on a much bigger campaign to scale as well. So this is a little bit about bids. I really hope this video helped. I'm creating this for multiple reasons. A lot of people have been asking me about this strategy. So that's one of the biggest reasons I'm making it. But hopefully this helps. Take care and have a good day. Bye.